Guys, it's finally happening. Bitcoin is breaking out to the outside exactly as I predicted it here just yesterday, and we need to take imminent action. If you're now sidelined, I will show you what I would do if I would not have trades running and how I would take advantage of what's coming next. Don't miss out on that, and let's go. Wow, wow, wow. I must say I'm crushing it here a little bit right now with my own trades. Yeah, but let's dive directly into today's content here, what's going on, and I'm going to show you in a little bit what's going on here on my side with like I just said, with my own trade. So I want to show you what is happening here. So first of all, we are starting off on the CME chart. And if you're right now here on the stream, guys, yeah, don't forget to leave a like, really important, that more people actually can see that stream here. Here on the CME chart, we are about to form a CME gap, which is not really surprising with Bitcoin pumping here now over $113,000. If we are still there, I have to check here in a second. So we close at CME at $110,900 on Friday. So now, today, in 12 hours, we're gonna open CME if we hold in current prices at $113,615, maybe even a little bit higher than that. So what does that mean? That means at some point this week, over the course of the week, we're gonna see here a movement back to the downside to fill the CME gap. It has to happen before Wednesday. If it doesn't happen on Wednesday, then most likely it will not happen this week. It will happen then at some point later, and we're just gonna keep going up into CPI, and then later coming down, fill this, go sideways, get continuation to the upside. So let me switch quick the color here. I have a reason why this is purple for something that I'm gonna do later. So when we're going then into the Bitcoin chart, so yeah, see here $113,370 right now that we are at, and we keep pumping here. I had warned you multiple times that we were forming here this W pattern, and when this W pattern is breaking out, that the technical target is all the way up here at $116,323, and we are basically halfway through that, more or less, you know. So because we have here a wick exactly on the neckline, beautiful retest, and then we bounced off it and straight shoot to the upside. So of course it took today a little bit of time before we saw that move actually happening. But once that move, yeah, once we broke $112,000, we were just shooting to the upside here. What is going on, guys? Only 38 people here on the stream. Something, okay, maybe they need a couple of minutes until YouTube is properly distributing the stream. But anyways, Bitcoin keeps pumping into the upside. We're here now in this big resistance area from 112,000 all the way up to $116,000 roughly. So if we are seeing here a close today above $113,000, that will give us the continuation into higher levels, and I'm going to show you this here now on other charts. So first of all, you see here on this daily chart, I had mapped out two scenarios, and it looks like that the first one is in play right now. The second one, this one here, will be invalidated if we close today above $113,000. So close above that, and here our first scenario, my drawing skills. So here, this one here, this is the one that's going to play out. And this can happen way quicker than what you think. We don't have to follow the exact path here. What I see happening here with that momentum that coming right now into Bitcoin is that we just gonna pump straight here in 2 free candles into the next resistance, then get that pull back, and then start going sideways, and then into CPI on Wednesday first, we're gonna get the other bigger push here into higher levels. But the lower here, the second scenario, this one here, most likely invalidated with a high probability if we are closing above $113,000. Yeah, guys, let's do that. Let's do that. I have the chat here, of course, open. So we are running here now also in one of the fair value gaps on the 4-hourly chart. So this is the absolute imminent short-term target here of $115,000 approximately. And you see here, the current 4-hourly candle is trying to push into this fair value gap right now. The problem with fair value gaps is we don't have to push straight all the way up here. You get most of the time a reaction when we try to get into this, back to the downside, and then you come back with a reversal candle close this out and get a continuation move into higher levels. But regardless of that, just by tapping into the fair value gap, I open a new trade here again on Weex. I'm up already $5,000 almost on this trade. I had sent this trade when I don't know, I have to look in the Telegram. Let me, how much was I up when I sent this just before the stream into the Telegram channel? Let's have a look here. Oh, did I send this into the wrong one? Oh no, here. Okay, I was already up $4,600. So yeah, when I sent this, so now I'm up a little bit more than that. But I jumped in, as you can see here, on that break of that resistance, and since then we keep pumping to the upside. So this account, I promised you guys that I'm gonna take this account first to $100,000, then to $1 million. So right now, this account is sitting. Let me refresh that. This account is sitting currently at $106,000 because I opened that trade. You know, before it was $111,000. I closed another trade here earlier, $20,000, including with fees, $20,000. So we are making crazy bank here on these trades, guys. Yeah, so just amazing. And yeah, the next target is $1 million on this account. Oh wow, there's one coin just hitting a signal. An alert. I don't know which one that was. Was maybe, oh, that could have been Solana actually. We're also going to talk about Solana here in a little bit. No, it was not Solana. I don't know what this was. Let me have a look here. What's it? Oh, Bitcoin Cash. Okay, we're also going to talk about Bitcoin Cash here. So 30-minute chart. We are about to take out also this sell-side liquidity, which is crazy. We just took out here that level. I recolored it into green. Now we are tapping this one here. So if we break above $113,500, then we have even more liquidity to push here in direction of $116,000, completing this overall trading setup that was given here on Thursday, and that I was trading here up and down in between, and every single time when I see an opportunity, jump back into this trade here. So would I open a trade right now? No, I wouldn't. So because also here the MDX algo scalp gradients are running hot right now. So and every time when they are running hot, it is not a good moment actually to get into a trade. Rather wait for a small pullback that will give you then the opportunity to enter a trade. So right now you see we're tapping also on the 0.5 level here, knocking on its door. I still believe that we are pushing through this. So if you're just here for a scalp trade, you might open a trade from that level here once we are getting above this. But otherwise, we could get a rejection from that, go back to the daily open, and from there you want to then enter that trade with the continuation to the upside. On this 30-minute chart here, also here, on the liquidity side, we are on the way to take out here these wicks, to tap into the liquidity that's stacked above us. I actually see here it comes from this area over here. So we are already in it. But to completely fill it, we need to go here to $114,000, $50 roughly. But we're already in that area here. So expect a spike with another wick or a proper candle to close this. And then we need to see if we get straight away continuation to higher levels or not from there. Really bullish for me is to see that we are now far away from the 50 moving average, actually a little bit too far away for my taste, but the 50 will catch up here on the 30-minute chart. And once we are getting another touch of the 50, that will be also an entry signal for you for a continuation move to the upside. So right now it doesn't make sense, you know, so never chase the pump. We are waiting for confirmation levels. Also here, this trade, again, I mentioned it yesterday, break $111,600. We just did this here. We are halfway through the target. So here, if you really want to push it, then wait for a 50-minute candle close now for the current one here. Current 50-minute candle close to close above $113,344 to enter a trade, to go all the way up here to $116,000. But your stop loss need to be roughly at $112,200. So that would be a Bitcoin trading setup that I would be personally taking here if I would not be already in a trade. So, but you have to remember, this is not a low risk trade, you know, so you need to have your stop loss. So I just want to adjust that for you guys here. So here, then your stop loss has to be, if you want to mitigate risk, yeah, kind of here. Risk to reward ratio is actually not that bad on that trade, so it's not that bad. Sorry, we need to go a little bit higher than that, so we're kind of here. Yeah, still not that bad, to be honest. So the 2% to the upside, use your 10x leverage, not more than that, so you can make it 20% against like 12% of a loss. If it's worth it to you, you can chase that even with more leverage, but I would personally not do that, you know. So, but yeah, there is another trade setup if you want one. And if you want to not miss out on other trade setups, again, there were so many trades given here over the last couple of days, and they're all highly profitable. Go to Weex, sign up there. You get $800 worth of bonuses just for signing up there and depositing $500. Plus that you will get access to my private Telegram if you deposit $500. So if you are not depositing $500, all good. You still get $400 absolutely for free here for binding your phone and email address plus downloading the app. But if you deposit on top of that $500 on Weex, then you get access to the Telegram group, and there's in the description exactly described how you will be able to do that step by step. So go and check that out. Now on the liquidity side, so we are tapping on the 200 moving average. Also, that was really important for me to see here, that we are trying to get above this. So the over leverage liquidity is now taken out, and the next major liquidity, not only based on the liquidation levels but also on the liquidation heat map, is all the way up here. That's why I sat here for so many days, and actually the last 2 weeks, we're gonna get back up here, guys. We're gonna get back up there. And this current 4-hourly candle, if that can manage to close above the 200 moving average here, this is another major signal where I would say I'm gonna risk it and enter a trade. You know, so and this is currently at $113,850. So yeah, based on the higher time frames, that would be a logical and good entry. But again, tight stop loss, $113,200. So you have two entries here, the one for a scalp trade or this one here, but you need in both scenarios have a tight stop loss to make sure that you are not getting liquidated on that, you know, unless you are using like super low leverage, like 3x, 5x, something like that. Even 10x would be fine, but anything higher than 10x here would be definitely become a problem, because I still believe that at one point, and that could be coinciding with the CME gap, that we are coming down here to take out that liquidity. At least here the $110,000 mark is a target right now to the downside. So now when we're looking then on the liquidation heat map, not here over the last 3 days, again, see here that there is now some major liquidity concentrated below us at $109,000 roughly. That will become a target. And then also here between 110,700 to 110,100, this is the liquidity that will be taken out when we are going for the CME gap. Now when we're going into a higher time frame like the weekly, so then you see here $114,816 might be the target for today. Might be the today's target here, that we get all the way up here and gonna short squeeze once we're breaking above $114,000. So watch out for that, and that's why I'm saying there is still room for a scalp trade if you want the scalp trade. I'm gonna show it to you just one more time here. Where was that one? Here, there. So we are basically at entry right now, you know. So, but I said 50 minutes, you know, 15 minute. Here, okay, 20 seconds. Okay, we're gonna close above that, so you can enter this basically right now. Yeah. So and then $116,000 is the target for that specific trade here. So now on the Bitcoin dominance, dropping to the downside, which is bullish for our altcoins. Here we still need to be a little bit more patient to get a proper breakdown from that falling wedge pattern, but it's coming, guys. It's definitely coming. I'm not worried about that. To see this here unfolding in front of our eyes, just give it another week or two, and we should start breaking down from here. Then the total free market cap, W pattern in play right now. We are at $1.04 trillion, broke above, slightly the neckline. So I see us also here pushing into higher levels. By next week, Monday, Tuesday, we are definitely above $1.06 trillion, and start then moving into a new all-time high fairly quickly. If you want to trade altcoins with me, guys, remember, most of my altcoin trades are still happening on Bybit. Also here, a new trade on Solana that I just entered earlier. On an account that I started basically with the same amount that I have in profits right now. Just to prove that you can make with small numbers big numbers. And I'm up here $2,786 on that account right now. Today alone, almost $600. You see the growth curve. I will finish this account most likely today with $4,000 or $5,000. That's at least my target, while I do a lot of other shit on the side, you know. So if you want similar results, guys, you know where to find them. And yeah, do this on Bybit. You know, you get up to $30,000 if you sign up there. Plus the Bybit card, really important, 10% cashback. All my cashback goes straight into new trades here to make more money, you know. So there is a link in the description for that. Plus they're gonna start copy trading accounts like this here really soon, you know. So if you want similar results, sign up on Bybit, and then when I start copy trading, I'm gonna let you know, and then you can get similar results, but only on Bybit. So now Ethereum getting a really nice break from this downward sloping trend line. Warned you about this also, I think yesterday, the last time was when I said expect here a break. It was looking like that it wants to break it to the upside. Here you're definitely too late to jump in right now. You need to wait now for $4,100 to be broken on a lower time frame. Like the 1 hourly chart, yeah, is already looking overextended, to be honest, but like 15 minutes. I think we're gonna get to $4,100, get rejected, turn around, and then on a second attempt, that's when you want to enter this to the upside. That's how I see this unfolding. Everybody else that got in with us here on the bottom at $3,861, congratulations, guys. We're on the way to print here. The same with Solana. So I just showed you the Solana trade here on my phone. Solana, I took the trade all the way down from $180 on a different account. This one here I took at 190, basically here on that line. Just a little bit below that at $195 because I saw that break coming. I saw it coming and was like, I don't wait, you know, so and entered this. You're not too late to enter this right now because there's oh no, wait, let me actually see. There is still, okay, there's still 6%, you know, 6.7%, but your stop loss, and that's important, your stop loss needs to be tight. You know, your stop loss needs to be kind of here at $194. So as long as Bitcoin will keeps pumping, you will not get stopped out, but I would be prepared that you could potentially get stopped out here on this trade. So, but if you want to take this trade, that's the setup that you need to go for. Otherwise, only other possibility is that we are pulling back here to $194 roughly, and then this is your trade setup here below. These candles here, these lows, that's where your stop loss is. Then you look at 9% to the upside. So, but then you have to wait. Maybe you miss it because maybe Solana decides to keep pumping to the upside like crazy, you know, and then you miss it. But that's okay, you know. So sometimes you miss trades and you have to wait. I missed so many trades over this weekend. It hurts. It hurts, guys. You know, it hurts, but it's part of the game. You know, sometimes you miss a bunch of trades. I will just show you one of them. There was Zcash today. I was in at Zcash the first time at $292, I think, today, or $286 today, and then look where we are. You know, I had not to do anything else if I would have just stayed in Zcash today. You know, but it was wobbling up and down, was not sure. You know, and that's when I started this in and out. You know, just one example. The same with Dash. I saw Dash before it pumped here 10-12% today. I saw it when it was like at 1% and did not do anything, you know. So sometimes you fumble stuff like this, but to be fair, I also did not look at the chart of Dash. But regardless, yeah, I gave you here the setup for Solana if you want to enter this. Here indicators on the daily chart just warming up. You know, the RSI is not even yet in super bullish territory, you know, not even there yet, but the MACD is there. Stochastic is there, but there's still more momentum to the upside, and I think we're not going to stop today before we break here $200. Most likely a spike to like $205 because there's the next major resistance level all the way up here. So, and there I take profit there on the current Solana trade that I have running. Then Link also, first take profit point was hit that I gave in the private Telegram group. So congratulations of everybody that took that trade. Here, if you want still to enter Link, you would be not too late, but you need to wait for a close above now $18.49, because that's also the level where we got currently rejected from. that is the next level from where you can enter this with a stop loss at $18. So that is a 3% stop loss with a remaining 14.5% to the upside. So here we broke the downward sloping trend line. That's why we are spiking right now. Here this trend line got broken. That's why we got this nice pump here to the upside. Stochastic printing a buy signal. RSI going sideways because we're running into this resistance that I just talked about. But also here I see continuation over the next coming days. Then Zcash, yeah, that trade went really quick now. Basically, just today, you could have made all the money on that trade. From here, $267 from the daily open today until now. No, yesterday. Sorry, yesterday. You needed to enter this yesterday. So, but yeah, you would have made all the money today, and even higher than that. You know. So, and here, with that break that we are currently seeing in Zcash, I don't think that we're gonna stop before $361. I think here by tomorrow, after tomorrow, we are gonna hitting $361 here. Would I chase this? No. Right now, look at this. We were here consecutively 6 4-hourly candles pumping. Basically, the last 24 hours we're only pumping on Zcash. You know, don't chase that. Wait. Then we are getting one move here like this to the downside because it will be definitely coming. You know, so if you know something about Elliott wave counts, look for the Elliott wave count. Can I see here the Elliott wave count? In this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can see it here. Let me show it to you. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your Elliott wave count. So we can still go here a little bit higher, you know, but we are close. We are close to coming down with 1, 2, 3, you know. So, and the 1, 2, 3 will be most likely here, $286. $286. Then you can re-enter from there. Can take a trade from there. Yeah, from here. And then you trade this into $361. And that's a 26% move. You know now Zcash can do that in a day or two. Really quickly, really quickly. So then I wanted to talk about... let me see. Yeah, so guys, actually in the chat, you can give me some coins. Give me 2 free coins. Let me see if I have still enough time here. Yeah, I can do like 2 coins, guys. 2 coins, guys. Then I want to run because we are exactly at the 15-minute mark. So again, I don't want to go too much over 15 minutes, but like 1 or 2 coins is what I can do for you. And to be honest, I'm fucking hungry. I need to eat something. Okay, Cardano. Okay, Cardano. Let's do Cardano quick. Let's see. Oh, okay. So let's see. Where is Anchor? Cardano. There. Cardano. I looked earlier actually at Cardano. I remember that. So here, Cardano. Oh, we broke it. Yeah, so we broke this really significant downward sloping trend line. Oh wow, 23 minutes I'm actually on the stream. The other software is showing me a wrong number. So we broke this downward sloping trend line here. I would wait for the next 4-hourly candle, or the current, yeah, basically the current 4-hourly candle. You want the current 4-hourly candle to move a little bit higher, to like 68 cents, and then you can trade the continuation here into 72 cents roughly. Yeah, 72 cents. There. Stop loss below prior 4-hourly candle, and then here a little bit higher, 68. There we go. So this is your setup. You're looking at, oh no, the risk reward ratio is not good enough, so we need to go higher. So we need to go to the high of that drop candle here. So 14, wait, or not? Oh no, it's, wait, yeah, no, yeah, we definitely have to go up here. So 14% to the upside, risk reward 1 to 4 almost. Yeah, I believe that also this here, with Bitcoin moving higher and higher, we should be hitting this here fairly soon, because something that I just saw here, we are soon testing the neckline of this W pattern. So if we are breaking above that, look, this is almost all the way up here to the target. A little bit, yeah, higher is that candle high here, but yeah, looks good, looks good. So let me see here, Uni, XRP. I'm gonna do XRP because I did not do XRP for a long time. So I have also here XRP somewhere. Call somebody, please, the Solana CTO. I need $202 for Solana, please. While I'm looking here for XRP. Please call somebody, Anatoly. XLM, XRP there. I had an XRP chart earlier too. So I remember that I had given you guys also this XRP trade a while back. Let me see here. I had given this here a week ago, roughly, a week ago. So, but of course it was obvious, and I also mentioned that the last time when we got rejected from here, don't enter this, you know. So now would have been a perfect moment to enter this. I think even a couple of days ago I talked about this, that you can enter this from $2.50 roughly. So we are hitting now a resistance level. If we are not breaking through this, and it looks like that we are not breaking through this, expect a small rejection coming back down to like $2.55. Then some sideways chop, then we break through this, then you get here a nice juicy pump candle in direction of $3. So also here, so many consecutive 4-hourly candles since we were at $2.35. There needs to happen now a pullback, you know. So once that pullback happened from that resistance area, that's where you want to enter this. I also want to have a look at this here quick. Where's the 0.5 level? Yeah, 0.5 level exactly lining up at $2.50. So here between the 0.382 and the 0.5 level, that is where you want to enter when it comes down, you know, or to add to your position. So here, that is the area where you want to set your limit orders in that range. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here on this Sunday. It's time for me now to go again. But yeah, I hope that a lot of you are in trades, that you are making money. Actually post that in the chat or in the comments. In the comments is even better. Let me know in the chats if you are making money right now with the trades that I had given you here over the last couple of days. And don't forget, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you definitely with more money